Hello, everybody. What am I saying? Welcome to this Protogen Cheyenne's third day in court. We are gonna see how well we can finish this case and see if we can get on to the next one today. I hope everyone has been had a very good weekend. I streamed a little yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday or Saturday. It was Saturday when I streamed some Super Animal Royale. That was fun, despite me being absolutely horrid at it. But hey, it was fun though. And today was Monday, my first day of coding boot camp. It was mostly just, I'm taking a HTML, CSS, and JavaScript boot camp. So the first day was pretty laid back and not all that difficult. We'll see how the rest of the next 4 weeks will go. Then I go on the full front end. But that's neither here or there. Now it's time for some Ace Attorney, the spiky hair lawyer. So I'm sure I'm just showing this everywhere. I think I did. Did I? Yep, I did. Alright. Just had to make sure. Alright, here we go. Day 3 trial. Yes. I have a new setup here. Hopefully this will make it easier for people to talk to me that aren't in stream chat. Twitch chat, I should say, not stream chat. Hey, Tashimi! How are you doing, huh? I hope you're doing well today, too, sexy low. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. I know, don't worry, I did not give the prosecution a eyewitness to everything of you murdering this guy, or something that looks like you. Nope. Really, it's nothing. Aw, sleepy and busy. Hopefully not too bad, though. Right, yeah? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. We know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. If Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that, or lose the trial. This is going to be easy. Who said being a lawyer was easy? Come on. Actually, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. Neither is Phoenix. This is not a good one. He's winning by luck. Oh, and ghostly intervention. Yeah. Court is on trial. In session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I think if I continue with that voice, my wife might kill me. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, the opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I'd like to show the evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. Tonight, the prosecution will call Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Oh, not this guy. Or that director. This guy is so creepy. Very creepy indeed. How rude can you get? You don't know me? I am the director. I'm Excel Samurai. Noob! Raffle! Yeah, I for once I feel for you, Edgeworth. I feel for you. Sal Manella, I'm the director, television. Were you at the Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right? She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Witness testimony. I was in the studios from around 9 and that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I had everyone else ate lunch at the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left the chairs. That's about it. Wait a minute, didn't I find food at the trailer too? Time of death is 2:30 p.m. I see. Okay, Rinian. How many running gags is in this series? Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. I was at the studios around 9 in the morning. During the morning, I was doing an action run through. A lot more time than I thought it would. I had everyone ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in Studio 2, so I ended up skipping lunch. Hold it. So then you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? Must have been enough though, Phoenix. Yeah, doesn't something yeah, it's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella! Now what do you want? Sweat. When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. A lot. Might as well call this Felix Rice, running gags attorney. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after. Please, not that face. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down then. Drool. Again, stop it! A mental image I will carry with me into my grave. Yeah, same here. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press him on that one a bit more. We're in the meeting around until around 4. What were you discussing? It's still semi story and no budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Well, I definitely likes breasts, but I'm not so sure about chicken breasts. Actually, I kinda can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting. During the meeting? Well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just say to the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops, Raffle. Well? Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job! If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on a witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well, Mr. Miller, your testimony, please. Actually, I am curious. Does anyone know what is with that hat and the weird thing on top of it? Heh heh heh. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what FWIW means. Anyone know? Took a break, Ruffle. It was only 15 minutes. 15! There's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, LOL. Stop that face. Please, stop. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Steams. Oh. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, we may begin the cross-examination. I'd say it was around 2:30 or so, and so until 2:45. 2:30, that's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Mr. Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. But it was only 15 minutes. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Well, why not? Your Honor, the testimony to the point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trail had nothing to do with this murder. It's impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting that one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer 1 went to the studio? Suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to Studio 1 in that time. Haha! Well, 15 minutes to go leave to the Studio 2 to go to the employee area, dress up into the Steel Samurai costume, walk all the way to Studio 1, kill someone, and you know what? Did they ever find the actual Steel Samurai outfit? I don't know. Anyway, thanks again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Miss Monkeyhead barred the way. That was Mr. Monkey. Around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio. That must have been one strong head. I mean, wind. Strong head, I'm sorry. Strong wind. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked by Miss Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point, and somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? What, the Mrs. and the Mr. is a pun in Japanese? Okay. Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there are several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the foot of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. Okay. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid we have to run this. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we do have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the still samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for a recess. I see. Okay, Nurian, that makes sense. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do we have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. It's okay, Rinian. It's nice to have some discussion in the chat here and there. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the still samurai. Here are the children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Sniff, sniff. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edward taking more high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the ground. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. So the police have donut crates. I wonder why. Donuts. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just cause you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer this question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Cody? He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You're present, were you at Global Studios on the day of the accident? Got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth to be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen. Very long day. Oh, I would feel the same way. Trust me, I know quite from experience trying to question a 5-year-old, much less as a more aggressive 2nd grade year old. I know what I'm saying. I think I do. Yeah. Accidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. Oof. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like the special permission if that's possible. Wait, you're saying you had a bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix? I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. He'd probably make a note of it in the court record. Reach the camera, Cody, still gonna use it. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court what you saw the day of the accident. I want to see a still samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went to the woods, off the path, so the old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost in the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out to the studio, there was a still samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the still samurai took him down. How? If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Let's see here. Just once. Found a map on the internet. I went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path, so the old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost in the way there for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. I guess that happens next. When I came out of the studio, there was a still samurai. It totally rocked right before my eyes. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know, he was just kind of far away. Huh, he's being awfully vague. Of course it's still someone took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for the shot. Gordon, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring a digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Oh! Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, I was putting too much pressure too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of like a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if the child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Well, why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. The still samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the still samurai rules. And is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yeah, I had my camera with me. I was too into the action, couldn't take my eyes off of it. So, bad guy, wham. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the still samurai. I see, and what happened next? And then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the still samurai rules. Some people has account doesn't seem like Phoenix. It doesn't seem like because he's being deliberately vague. Press him on the facts, Phoenix. Find out what he saw. You watched the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Okay then, tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. I came first. Okay, yeah, I got that part. Okay. Dress. Okay, remember I was a samurai. I see, and what happened next? Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the still samurai brought him to the justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch. Chop chop. Samurai slap. Something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Such a hard choice. See if I can see how the rest of this goes. He's so strong, so my rules. So, what did I miss? Actually, the fight was so intense that I kinda got scared, so I went straight home. Something about his account doesn't seem like game. Because I need to press him then. Okay, what do you mean, why? What's the background moving? I'll press him harder. Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? So what is to say what he saw quite clearly? Objection, objection. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight. But did you miss the part, the most important part? The killing blow. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how I might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing, Phoenix. I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? Oh, I know why. I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We are certain that this young man is a great kid. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Ah, he couldn't watch it. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? That's... wait, what? He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight, like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. Okay, darn it. I mean, it just happened inside the studio, so what evidence would that be? It's because the murder happened inside the studio, inside the actual building the kid couldn't get into. That's what I'm thinking, but would it be this? Oh, God, up at it. Okay. Okay, I am at loss of what evidence it would be. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, let's try this one. Nope, not that either, huh? What would it be? Are we like that one? I don't think we're gonna try. Ah. Let's say that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He was really entirely familiar with his operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not taking a picture, right? Cody, there was only one reason you would have looked away from that fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet, so you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah, well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Your Honor? The defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Okay. No photo. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So yeah, I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. But that's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I am not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Oh, poor crying kid. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight. Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. So I held out my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. That's all? Yeah, I told her I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even once? Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow, this feels great. Yeah, so finally, he thinks he's getting an ego boost. And he's letting it go to his head. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late. I erased them. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? It has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Yeah, you're right, Pops. It's just Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried. Those wouldn't open time, so I missed it. Let's see. Well, a person on the ground and a Steel Samurai. You erased them? Yeah! Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai, victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I'd better find a clear contradiction soon, or something solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? It has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Okay, Ah. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Let's see. Cody. Well, what? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it that you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the steel samurai lands with the final blow. Razam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Oh yeah. Cody, did you really get a picture of the steel samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I found it hard you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called The Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's the perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have your explanation? The Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary. I told you would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No way, no way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Maya, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. I have no idea what you're talking about. What's going on here? Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy erase the photos he had took? Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody delayed those pictures. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated Steel Samurai. No way, no, it's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses anyone. Ever! Your Honor, the witnesses revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. Same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet, to admit that he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth! Yep. Order! I will have order! Witness, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Yeah, okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down, and then he didn't move. Order! Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Steel Samurai was a murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Which one do I want to pick? I'm gonna say... What? Has the defense taken leave of his senses? Of course Jack Hammer died, but the Steel Samurai fell too. It was a draw.
Objection!
Sorry, I was too shocked to say anything for a bit there. Listen, right? Only one person died in this accident, and that is Jack Hammer. Yet now you claim there was no victim? Are you insane? Uh-oh, he's pulling out all the stops now. I'm sorry, I was wrong. Okay, right. First you're right, now you're wrong. Which is it? Look, I'm sure there's something we're overlooking. If so, sir, then tell us what it is. What's this all about? At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was a Steel Samurai. Order, order, order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through this morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Willpower's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? The day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see the... Nope. Old Hammer? Nope. He's already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go into Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo of my digital camera. Ah, kids. Show us. Quick. I know it, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Sniff. Here it is. Well, looking at this, it's a little hard to say. That's Studio 2. I'm afraid that could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix! Mia, wait. Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. What photo is... That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. Wait, what? Your Honor? May I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency of the photo. Yeah. 2.
Take that!
Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see it, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. And what's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide now. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of murder? It does not say number 1 on that gated photo, Your Honor. Here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Come on, there. You really have to have me point it out? Here, at Studio 2. I see. Nice. Very soon the murder took place in Studio 2. Being used for filming. I see, and is significant why? Good question. I wish I thought this was stab out, so to speak. Stabbing away, Your Honor. trailer is there. As you may recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on the day of a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Sal Manella and Miss Dee Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before the time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Sal Manella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Dun dun dun! Defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person on that security guard Miss Oldbag saw was a victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Still Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Madness! Madness? Madness? This is Sparta! Ace Attorney. Jack Hammer was the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Still Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have proof. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that there's so surprised telling me, I'm so much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof. Empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table of the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills. I don't think medicine bottles nowadays actually say exactly sleeping pills. I could just be wrong. America. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Okay, let's try... Okay. An idea. We're not testing my blood. We should find traces of sleeping pills. This is this much time after the day of the murder. Even if there was traces, it still proves nothing. No blood test could tell if Mr. Hammer was the one who drugged him, Mr. Wright. He's right, darn. Okay, I guess the only option is to fingerprint the bottle. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up in this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackman's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Still Samurai seen by Mrs. Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Is that right? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answer to me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. I hate homework. Zedrith, you will need to reconsider your stance on this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. Whew. Okay. Whew. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home after 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Oh wow, that's really nice of you to say that outright and very blunt, Phoenix. You too, Mia. You too. Dead? Oh ho! Of course, we're kidding. Are we? Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. I knew it. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right. Thanks. To be continued. Well, I hope everyone is enjoying the show so far, the case. I'm fumbling less this time, I think. Ay, so confusing on these things. But yeah, I really hope everyone's enjoying the show so far. Alright. Save. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad, I'm sorry I missed it. Mia! So, what happened? Well, I think I got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. Backstory! They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed up the whole process. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days. Yeah, pretty much. Well, we got no time to waste. Why would Mr. Hammer still semi-costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah, but Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Any ideas? I can't see what's going here when Mia's here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe I should go talk to WP. Hello, Power. Okay. Let's move. Mr. Wright! So what are you gonna say? Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. Could you wipe that grin off your face? Oh, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes, though there's not really anything I can do to help. Ha 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 ha, I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. Well, how could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was about right when Miss Vasquez came to Global, 5 years ago. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Minella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Still Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. Everyone knows Salmonella, but nobody wants it. I hear it's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Can you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares to tell her differently these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing, forget it. I've only heard a few rumors anyhow. Okay. On to the studio. Ah, crazy lady. Dot, dot, dot. Oh, Lindback sure is quiet today. Dot. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think our guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat these donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. You eat, you die. Someone's very protective of their donuts. No, I haven't had a donut in a while. Maybe I'll see if I can eat one tomorrow. Maybe. Whew, she's alive! I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she's always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. You can ask about Sal Manella, the director. Sal, he's soft, a pushover. Whatever Vasquez tells him to. He treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Oh, you poor, innocent little girl. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Mia. About Mr. Hammer. Arg! That scary face. I hear about what you said he's a cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. Listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Let's go to the employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming, just one time. This shall be over and done by tomorrow. Excuse me. Yeah, it's been a long day. You can come see them film later, I guess. So this is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yeah. No touching. Eek. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean I almost had a heart attack. Heart attack at your age? I guess it can be a little dramatic at times. Dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Ahem. Anyway. I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. Plate. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How? Well, for a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capability to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, I'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, detector comes true. What are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution is on the plate. Change color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. How is the investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the whole case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How's Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup of hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened to the empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jackhammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep, it sounds like the one who put Power to sleep was... none other than the victim. Ooh, I sure I got some caffeine. The victim. So I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added to the courtroom. That's all for that one. Move. Switch dressing room. Anything in here? Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP is innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful you're done. But this week is the last episode of Still Samurai. What? No! I was wondering if you would ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh, I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Still Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during the filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set on the way it was, too. The film set? Was that the trailer part? Was that trailer part of the film set then? What do you mean the last Still Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Still Samurai as death warrant. No. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios are going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Still Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet. You understand? Sounds like normal bigwigs, normal corporate. How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Still Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, it'll be heartbreaking for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah, I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Yeah, take a look at this. Okay, yeah. Let's see here. Fan collection of all these photographs. Kids love the Still Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Can you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Okay. Be right back, folks. I'm gonna grab me some caffeine. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Thank you for waiting. Let's move back to see if Mr. Oldbag will talk. What, are you still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take it over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do you think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. 5 years ago. Get off my face. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Yeah. Scary face. Scary, evil, demonic, possessed face. Who told you? Who did you hear that from? Nichols? Nichols? Petty Nichols, the assistant we talked to? Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? What, whippersnappers? Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that? And the recently departed, no less? I suppose you think this is fun. No, I'm just trying to do my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers? Okay. I have proof. I'm sorry, Oldbeck, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume.
Take that!
What? The bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure Mr. Hammer has some sleepless nights. Okay. A T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yeah, so this is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Your soul back? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldback? You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the Mafia. Of course. She sounds that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here it is. Take this. A photograph? Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer puts on a Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. Bush, mouse it down here for a bit. This is exactly why I don't want to go ever. Hey. Okay, I don't think there's anything here, so let's go ahead and move on. Of course, there she is. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello. Hello. Hi. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me, Mr. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder, and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. So many rude people. That's corporate higher-ups for you. And people with connections to the mafia, too, I suppose. Oh, dear. Mr. Pyres wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh dear. Fine. I was wondering if you could tell me about my system analysis. If you must talk about that, man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Examine. There you go. So it's dangerous. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on high from getting that rare card she needed. I don't think there's anything else, is there? Purple. I don't think there's anything else. Could be wrong though. Most likely I am. We'll see how things go. Apparently I'm still missing something, but what am I missing? Oh! Oh, I can't get into Studio 1 anymore, that's right. Looks like maybe I'm missing something in there. Alright, well, old bag. Old? She means the cereal ad, Miss Old Bad Nick. Right, anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hit this accident for the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. The... Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more, inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Move. Okay. You came. Well then, what was all you talking about? Why is she suddenly so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using the accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place at the start. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour on his own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What's this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No, no way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That's what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? and I ran him hard, believe me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, and she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need to was the negatives. He could have had made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys! Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? Trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No. Oh, this got dark pretty quickly. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me. Now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get very many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe? Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? No comment. D. Vasquez. To be continued. Hopefully this will be the last chapter of this particular case. Court is now in session. The trial of Mr. Willpower. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people presenting the Studio 2 trailer that day. From the testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edgy today. First witness, Miss D. Vasquez to stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the studio trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? Are you allowed smoking in court? No. Hey, someone actually answered Edgeworth when he asked for a name. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Day of the murder. I ended the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting begins at 12, sharp, and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so I went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, and all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you say had Sal take you? The van. There's a van in Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, all with that monkey's head toppling over. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle. It's the final countdown. Yes. And you didn't stop in the employees area? Nope. Okay. This church? Yes. Oh dear. No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so I went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Hold on. You had Sal take... What does that mean? It means just what I said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. 2:30 we took a 15-minute break for me. Sal ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Oh, Nick, find anything? I kinda wish she had Sal on board. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being boss. I'm happy. Sharp at 4:30. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, and I went to Studio 1. I forgot. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I don't think that was between those times. You would think. Come on, all you do is state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break for me. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. She wouldn't have time to eat a T-bone steak. And some evidence that she didn't eat that steak. Nick, anything? I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Rehearsal afterwards, so we'll just do one. Oh, come on, damn it. No. I am at a loss. Okay, what she said. No, it's hard. Got that right. come on, stop that. Well, I'm not sure exactly what to object to or with. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Darn it. I am totally at a loss here. Let's see. We get 12 sharp and then 4. I am gonna lose this because I have no idea. Oh, I hit this already. Damn it. No, I don't want to hit that one. Oh. I'm not understanding what you're meaning. Oh, you're right. Anything but oh god damn, I didn't mean to hit that. Stop that. Go away, go away, go away, go away. There's something about an uneaten steak. I don't think I have anything, do I? I don't know which one is right. My head's hurting on this. It was be rehearsal afterwards, it was just to be one. I'm fatigued, so I had some take. Chief Judge took 15 minutes break in the meeting. Can't use that, that was way after that. Well, sure. Let's be rehearsal afterwards, so I went to study one. attempt. Wow. Yeah, I have no idea. Uh-oh, yeah, okay. I fell. No. Well, thankfully I can continue. I don't think I got too far into it, so. Very well, Miss Edgeworth. Your opening statement. This session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. They claim that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From the testimonies, the truth become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Very well, you may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez on the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is the producer who was on the scene that day. Here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Yeah, okay. I think I know what's going on. I think. 12. Rehearsal of office. 1. That's fatigue, so I had South take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. So I ate T-bone steaks off the table, in front of the trailer. Try to have his body later, and all that to Studio 1. That's all. Jeez, yes, I'll take you. The van. There's a van at Studio 2. And take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with the monkey's head toppling over. Okay. I think I get it. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go! Four. Rehearsal afterwards. That's fatigue. T-bone steak. Ha! As I thought. You claim a T-bone steak. but I say you did not. Well, what's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee's area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you there's a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manel ate at the table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? Well, you just eat the entire bone. Duh. I think I know how. You ate the bone too. Nom nom nom. You ate the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like the incinerator. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during a break? Is it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order! Are you saying... Yes, Your Honor. Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak. She ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright! Isn't that a little presumptuous? Objection! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was warning that today would be boring as all the rest. Very well. Let's just have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Oh, God. Right, your wits isn't all that great. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh, yes. The samurai spear. Yes. Am I, as you can see, a woman of petite stature? So how could I possibly use a heavy spear as a weapon? Couldn't, could you? I don't think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yes, however, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What's the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
Take that!
I present my proof as the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Order, I say! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? No. Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see what this weapon is. Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on top of the stairs. Hydrate. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Will give us a third day? Awesome, fifth day? Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked out to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? Yeah, what? Are you saying... Yes. What happened 5 years ago happened again. Has happened again! Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of their murder. Mrs. D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the studio, trailer 2. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Ho ho, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument, the Hammer died on the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found in Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you saying then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1, and returned to the trailer in the space of a 15-minute break? How could have I disposed of the body? The break in the meeting in the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, and then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? Other than with her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for it to do 15 minutes. And there was a way for her to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be rehearsal afterwards, so I went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had to take Sal with me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body in the magistrate's costume. Objection! Hold on, Wright. Don't forget it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was. Of course Sal Manella has been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Miss Vasquez? Shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? I'm confused. Like, But I went off without a hitch. So what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean, D. Vasquez, so it was you. You killed Jack Hammer. Dot 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 dot. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did, Mr. Wright? You just engaged in a battle of wits, and the results of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? 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 Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it is what it says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Oops. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Right? I said all there was to say. What happened if I said it again? Damn! You've come so far and you failed. Seems there are no further questions. I'd like to end the cross-examination of witness, Miss Vasquez. Yes, Miss Edgeworth. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Very well. Your Honor, I requested the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense, Your Honor? I don't see what we have to anything by gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edwards, I too see a little point in making this Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly do you want her to testify about? Well, yes. Very well. I say, ergo. What happened after they found the body? After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning the matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth? Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict after all that? Edgeworth? It was with Sal, an old bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, old bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying, "He did it." I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. See no issues with him. Gee, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough right now. If you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Believe in the heart of the bar? I don't know. Right. Sal and old guys are really fun. So I see her then. About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing anybody's in the costumes, mind you. Where were the other employees when he got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put the hammer in the costume with Salmonell's help. Oh, what did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Bye. The witness will continue her testimony. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go call? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? You certainly seem calm enough when I accuse you of murder. Sigh. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discover a murder body, and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his still samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at a location. No one noticed he was missing. Or Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. What was everyone else doing at the time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So he stood there until Powers finally arrived to the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then silence. Dead silence. Dead silence. Silence. Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Security lady, Miss Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers and saying he did it. Why did the surgeon say that? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, this was samurai. And I don't need to do that. You asked to be left out? Yes, it seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They're nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot of writing on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, very well. Wait, come on, objection. I think? This factor says she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She wouldn't have had to know the murder before going to Studio 1. Come on, how could you and I caught that? This is Edgeworth. What have you just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? You know, in a normal court this would be a mistrial. I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth. He is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? A mistrial. This is a mistrial, folks. Come on, this is just silly. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness would change the testimony to reflect their reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal, he told me. Sal, the director? You have to find something to pick her on. Hammer wasn't injured. Or everyone... Okay, that's something there. Okay, so definitely with the last one. I know this. Got it. You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg in this photo. Well, that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why do you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but... Was it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Miss Powers. Mr. Powers. And when he was doing this, well, it would have been after he put on the Soul Samurai costume. And he went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Soul Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in a Soul Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Gasp! Order! Order! I will have order! Witness? Can you refute this claim? No, this is definitely unfair. This is like 2 against 1 here. Can you refute this claim? Like I have one of those famous meltdowns? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Irk, why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world do I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there's a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? I can prove it. Okay, I have proof and I'll show you. Present. Let's go with... This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case is currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We're talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It's almost as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed. As if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive did Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reasons to kill him. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. I don't have one. I don't think she has a motive, does she? Yeah. Gross. She had no motive, Your Honor. Okay. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Silk Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security later into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Yes, the truth has come out! Hi, Tashimi. So you did it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel. Miss Vasquez, please show that you call. No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Don't touch him! No, Miss Vasquez? No! Please don't die, please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. Did she get another smoking thing? Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and as collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought it about another miracle. I think you, Your Honor? I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so it was only natural. Not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Cue the confetti! Yay! The confetti is being thrown by Dick Gumshoe, apparently. Reminds me of the very first zombie game. Not the very first zombie game, the very first Walking Dead zombie game. There was a place where you could click on a very pointy fence, and it just said, pointy. I was very stupid. I kept clicking the fence over and over again. Pointy. 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 Yes, I can be a very dumb proto sometimes. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder. It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? I don't know. I guess we'll never know. I have no idea if it... Yes, of course. Whew. I am not sure I want to go down that road. I actually don't know why he wanted to frame Hammer. Anyway, Rinian, do you know? Is there actually any proof on that? Congratulations, WB. Oh, hey. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Silk Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back to that sweaty costume, man. Is something wrong? No, of course not. Ah! Nick, Edgeworth. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really wanted to thank you. That script would have gotten in the way if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Sniff. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right? I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in which respect, it would have been better had I not met. Thanks to you, I'm settled with unnecessary feelings. As I'm sure Renian is probably thinking in your head, now kiss. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. I really don't think you have much of a choice. Mr. Wright? It's slow burn. That's right, Ninian. The slow burn romance, right? Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if... They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. That was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. The Pink Princess! Nick? This is it. The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kinda surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. The Pink Princess. And apparently, as Rinian mentioned earlier on, apparently it's a Steel Samurai, the Pink Princess, and their son. They are an infant. It's like, what? That sounds so wrong. I think I have enough time to get through day 1, hopefully. Day 1 of the final trial of this game. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge! What? Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Merry Christmas, scumbags. Looks like I could take a few die-hard quotes for that. Yippee-ki-yay? I don't know those. Hey, Nick. Do you know if there's any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under. Preferably a freezing one. That sounds cold. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gord Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. So I bought them. Them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Why do you need to take a cold shower? Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. Next to the news. A large, unidentified animal was sighted at Gord Lake. Speak of the devil. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, and the tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident that Gordy is the real thing. Yawn. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kinda low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Okay, that sounds very cold and kind of painful. I know those fire hoses shoot at very high pressure. That would hurt. No, bad idea. Apparently, Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skills and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Eh? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yipes. Maya? The fireman yelled at me when I called them. You got bigger things to worry about. She actually called the police. This girl's gonna give me a migraine. You got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Okay. Talk. What to do? Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Edgeworth to check out the crime scene. You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Well, got any good ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. Move. I guess I'll go here, I guess. Talk to Crinky Edgeworth. Yeah, definitely get lewd later. Trust me, I know that. If some artwork someone I know quite closely proves that. We've all been here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to many people. Ah. Hey, Edgeworth, come back. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Is he ever? Well, he is in detention. Good point. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh! Ha 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 ha. Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, I think it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have much free time. We can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh. We're going to help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey, sir, you got lucky and won all 3, but your luck's bound to run out someday. I do agree with that. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick, why am I always the one who has to get angry? One moment. I'm back. Sorry. My son wanted something. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes. Tashimi, you're right about that, though I don't think... Nah, I won't say that. Rinian might hit me. Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from the offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you, Mr. Edgeworth. You didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I want to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Okay. That's it for there. December 25th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. Oh yeah, I know one of the characters from this. So what happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in here. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone find anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot. Trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you and try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe is kind of scary today. Recruits. Peh. Ah! Eek! Hey, you're the hairy guy. Hairy Butts. Right. Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edwards hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. Detective Gumshoe. Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay. Mr. Head in the fluffy pink clouds lawyer. Head in the... Huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. What happened last night about 15 minutes after midnight? There was a boat out on the Gourd Lake. In that boat, there were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth. A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get this so fast? Well, there was a witness. Then the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what the witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking the investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't gotten one yet. What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. Why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd be asked you to defend him. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, then you got your job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth. Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Who is this witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up the trial tomorrow. Was there only one witness? Nope. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night, and it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I forgot. What are you getting for me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. told you trying to film them. Yes, my poetry has an effect on some people. There really isn't much checks down here, so let's move. I guess I'm back to the detention center then. Or not. So we only have to talk to him. Examine. Did I miss something? God, so that bellboy's still at it, huh? Big fighter wasn't put up for overnight. Now she's just waiting for a chance to sneak up on the wall. Difficult looking legal books stand in the row. They mock me. I tried reading one and it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand and then my foot hurt too. There's nothing there. There. Oh. Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Ha. Ha ha. Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? I trust a wet behind the ears lawyers from only 3 trials under his belt. Never! What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault if they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. One moment, James is here. Regardless, I don't want to involve this in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Oh, I was hoping I'd do it again. Okay, and down. Did you do it? Edgeworth, this was really hard for me to ask. But you didn't do it, right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Leave me alone! This Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Mia, let's go investigate elsewhere. But, Nick. I guess we're back to Gold Lake. Take into his case. Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity, and if you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal, don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Still Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get a client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. Should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over again. Nick, I'm not so sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Sundeer Edgeworth. Yeah. I'm not sure. What do you think, Iridian? Do you agree with Tashimi? Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last thing you want to ask me about before I head back? Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry, they haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get in time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Oh, right. Here, I'll show you how to get the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? I'd like to take a look around the park. Can we walk around? Well, yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said about talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to talk about not giving information. Right. Let's go get investigating. Samurai dogs. I had hot dogs for lunch. Or cheesy dogs for lunch. Quick lunch. Wowzers. This is Gourd Lake. Wowzers. That's a new one. Yep. I'm not sure if it wants to say wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog. Please. You're sounding like James now, like my son. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know. Nope. I'll start from this direction. Trash can's empty. At least the place is well maintained. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh, well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way? Oh, sure, it's because the lake looks like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. Huh, I almost didn't see the signpost. Left, boat dogs. Right, exit. Line up plastic benches. I guess the idea is you can buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone will sit here and eat eat on a day like this. Oh yeah, murder weapons gotta be anywhere, you know? Huh, someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull the string and it goes... Yeah, you know the ones. You see them all out on New Year's. Hey Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it, you just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Poppers. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Where do they go? Into my pocket. Poppers put in pocket. Okay. Hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Is there anything else here? Nope. Move. Boat rentals. Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place as one of those boats wouldn't be good for business either. Boats? I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial is finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I find any helpful clues in there. Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. There's some boats floating on the dock. Was one of these boats used to murder, I wonder? Nick, huh? I changed my mind. I don't want to ride. I'll go for a boat ride. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I can see. Ah. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They got guts camping in a scene of a murder. Hey, Nick, if they were camping here last night, they might know something about their murder. That's true. Good call, Mia. Let's go talk to them. Examine. SUV has seen some better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Hey, Nick, why don't you tell me you're hungry again? No, I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made out of aluminum? They didn't talk about that either in the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then? I'm not having this conversation. Yeah, you don't have to be aluminum. You could be cast iron. Cast iron is a great thing to cook with. Especially over fire. Trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. Sign says, no camping. Funny place to pick up and pitch your tent. Someone's breaking the law, and Mochi is barking at something. No setting fire. Tents. What if this sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. There's food and some magazines on the sheets. On the sheet. She's a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. I've done it before. Is there anything before I click the camera? Nope. Mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Cough. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Huh? Nah, will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Oh, what then? These things? The party poppers? Bang. Well, I responded. Yeah. Hey, you get your hands off of that. Eek. What in Sam hell? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. Ah? What? Huh? Sorry, it's nice enough, but don't pay my bills. You all know how much a roll of that film costs? I did a few winter camping trips when I was a kid and in Boy Scouts. It was never nice. I enjoyed going camping in the summer though. That was fun. I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking setting up a party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know y'all think, y'all Yanks think. I say, those southern folks talk with exaggerated drawl, why, they must be dumb. Let me tell ya, you must be, just because I might be dumb, don't mean we all are. What? Nick, help, and who are you now, her chaperone? Yeah, no. Just figured out they were all gonna saying, Jesus sakes. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's drawls than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for a film. Watch it. Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Sorta. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry. That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. Get her name at least. What? Oh, okay. So I gotta do that presenter or something. Thanks. Badge, huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You're a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. A what? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of those lawsuits on me over that film now, cause I'll have you know I'm a fighter and I'll wrestle meaner looking things than you. No, that's not at all. We're here to investigate a murder that took place here last night. Here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. She's a psychopath. Mm-hmm. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You two, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Run. Run away. Come to think of it, what did Mia get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Have you mind, honey? Can I talk to you? I can talk to Ying for you if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. Then I'm Loda. Loda Hart. Loda Hart. But I can call me Loda. I'm here to photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so, Christmas Eve. The man on the boat was shot. You see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. Snaptracker called Happy People. I don't feel very happy though. For sure. Happy people. She seems very happy. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Ha ha ha. You don't really want to know what I do. Actually, I'm a research student in the country U. Right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at university. Country U. So I hear. So when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars? That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made, genuine Soligan. Am I mispronouncing that? Isn't that where they would make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that. That mic triggers when the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera? Neat! We allow this camera added to the court record. Noises, but only responds to loud noises like a party popper. Or a gun. There's nothing else here. Oh, simple folk. Well, that fits too. Oh god, it's the yeah, I can't remember. Rainian, you know, I can't remember. What's the freaking actually no, I'll probably find out here. Looks like Mr. Gumshoe isn't here. Something's wrong, miss? Chief? Turning yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting? Larceny? Public indecency? No, none of those things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, Blue Badger. That's what I was trying to think of. Like, probably if I do examine, I probably would pick it up. Is he around? Gumshoe? Oh yeah, he's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. You do that. Oh, and go straight home. Stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting. You got that? Do I look like I'm a criminal or something? Hey, is that the police department mascot? That's the Blue Badger. I knew if I could stamp it, I would get the name. That was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll give him a signed mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. Yeah, didn't you, I swear, Iridian, if I remember correct, she did a picture artwork of Blue Badger in JoJo style. I'll let you guess how well that looked. This must be the chief of detectives here. Due to his computer screen. What? Cord Lake? Gordy cited? I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? Detective, he's mumbling something to himself. Your mama could see you. Your mama could see you. Could see you know she be crying. Mama could see you know she be crying. A break and spit it out and your low life scumbag. You know if you're doing image training for interrogations. Okay. These are the detective's desks. There are computers and files in each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. So you need to make a more sexier Blue Badger, and you drew him in the JoJo style. Makes sense. I think we can all agree with that. That makes complete, utter sense. Because apparently everyone in the JoJo universe are built like brick houses. It's just insane. I don't think there's anything else here. Move. Oh, he's not here. Okay. No, I don't have anything here to put. Who's that with the camera? Lost something? That's good. Okay. Oh, photograph. Okay. Oh yeah. So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises? Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we were searching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera, didn't it get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, you're all pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo that was taken late last night. I checked them once. Don't think I noticed anything on them, though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yee-haw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? I'm sorry, SUV. I guess we should come back later. Okay. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal! Detective Gumshoe! We just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in some bad news. The victim. You know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So, how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So, they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us something about the meeting. Don't go tell anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones who help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edwards always gets his defendants declared guilty, every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edwards is a man you can trust, and you can have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that, yeah, I made a copy for you. Autopsy report. Death of 25th to 24th. Cause 1. Thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Nope, still not there. So I think we'll probably go back and talk to her again. The answer is bingo. Hey y'all, Lala! Wait up a sec, we got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 photos last night. Hey! This is them, take a look. Wait, see, he's shooting him with that pistol. Ah, it looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night tonight to strangle a bullfrog. But, you know, seeing these photos remind me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should go tell the cops? I reckon so. What? That? Don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lada. What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Lada? Don't let it get to your skivvies in a bunch, friends. Today, enemies tomorrow, or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll even let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Like photo added to the court record. Okay. Looks like the police have given up the interview, eh? Hey! Oh no, it's Santa Claus. Why is Santa Claus here? That's a very, interesting Santa Claus outfit. Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick? You know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working at my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Fiancé deserves the best. Fiancé? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Fiancé's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was like, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who is she? She's not your... No, not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm, the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick must be tough. Working on 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. I'm not Nick's little sister. I'm my older sister's little sisters. Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you had anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Fiancé, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. I think. what you just said caught him off guard, Mia. No, it's just Kiyoshi is not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model? I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. Trial's tomorrow. I got some cheesy hot dogs. Might want grocery shopping for lunches. Huh, neat. Defendant is Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. Nick, why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick. You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look like gourd shape. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. But you know, like guard dogs. Ouch. The samurai thing was Kiyoshi's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know? She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of these samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? I need another drink here. We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. All the big news. The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like his father. Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow, wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah, wait a second, but Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense attorney. Lawyer. Huh. Go figure. He's always used to talk about defending the weak who are unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about the man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know Nick? Nick? What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy. Monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. And it has a photo. Wow, it's really real. Mochi? Nick, a monster. A real monster. Yeah. It's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and then we got into the frame. I hear a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by a sign of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, can I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. 1 million? Go up, Larry. Gordy article, add to the court record. That's it here. And move detention. Is he here now? Nope. course I know. Hey, you're looking at a bona fide junior high graduate. I was talking about the weird contraption on the camera. Oh, that well, it's hard to explain. Just forget it. Oh, don't go showing it to me then, jeez. Okay, not there then. I think she's gone. Yeah, she's gone from there. Gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there in a while. A lot of heart, it has to be. Uh-oh. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report one more time? Hey! I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office me I worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last thing I expect to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Okay. Getting past 8, so I'm trying to get to a save point here. Ahem. Ah, the old familiar clang of the throat. Aha! You're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright. Aha! And you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You're grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Mr. Grossberg, sir? Yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? It was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. That painting. What happened to that painting? Oh yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts. Present. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah? He was a lawyer here, in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond. Hey, is it a JoJo character? Hammond. You say this is the man Edgeworth shot? Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was a defense attorney in that case. Yes, the DL6 incident. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. That spirit medium, Misty Fey, your mother contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss, no conviction was made. DLC 6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey used the powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to the charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You're the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes. Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please. Don't mention it. Hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Well, what? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. Misty Fey's photo added to the court. Okay. Attention center. Get your butt in here, Edgeworth. What's this? I was hoping you got my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Edgeworth, it's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You're always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know, but I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well, ask whatever you like, and I'll answer to the best of my abilities. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim of the Gold Lake murder. Correct. A spirit medium. That was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end? The DLC incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations of the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case statute of limitation runs out, legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live in a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about that. I want to see one of this right now. Okay. What do you think, right? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone. No. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right? It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes, will you? Of course I won't. Oh, yes, I will. Who could have guessed this day would have come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Well, I guess we should. What's this? Earthquake! It's a big one! Wow! It's a calming down. Whew, that was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There, he's on the floor, a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well in earthquakes. I heard him running, but crawling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's gonna stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. You have to give Edgeworth's letter request to Gumshoe. Move. Ah, no, I didn't want to go there. There you go. I'll tell you everything. I'd rather not talk about that. What's going on here? Eek! What's wrong, detective? This wild lady comes in here a while ago. Said she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Roy had to say. What's this all about, pal? Lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Miss Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You're trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited until the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel the earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big earthquake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Transfer to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. To be continued. Okay, I am done for the evening. I'm about 12 minutes past my usual end time, but I want to get to a save point. Thanks for everyone who's here, who's watching everything. I hope everyone enjoyed watching this proto go through court cases and fumble around like a blind maniac. I am going to be rating someone. I have a few options here. Where is it? I will be streaming again, probably again on Wednesday, same time. Until then, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their evening, have a good Taco Tuesday, and I will see you Wednesday. Good night, everyone. Let me go ahead and set up the raid here. Oh, no, I know who I want to do. Let's see here. Get the spelling right here. There we go. Alright, we are heading out of here. Everyone have a good day. This is Cheyenne the Protogen signing off. And, oh, let me click raid. Raid!